Ebusia mami chia na me mo akwa abaso nko emfa omra possible multimedia. Me amedi dwumadi ho chia me medin Ede Francis Achu aka possible ndie kwan so. And then they can with the channel this will YouTube and sa and send me best also beje brain wa hwe video no awana kwa wie. So hwe ya like, comment, subscribe we and share content no and also recommend the channel no ama onu ebi so any videos ni bi. Ahwe me so channel so say ye ni atem ya dwen ni based on what we see and hear on social media. Ebusia Amanebo any nchemu a efi NDC former member ni din Ede Honorable Samuel.Koku Anyidoho camp ode ba be som Ghana for Nina a secret ba kubia or say Mahama has left a big space within him. Na nadwen ye say be a space we no ebe ha the NPP party nemom secret a space a ono akasa eja wonechi ene say ebe affect ono akasa if say ohun video yi na sa wanye bibi amfa ho ebetumi affect no. Ebusha yemfa ni enkonkopie mu ewo northern region kanina ka ni say northern region region ba kope na mpempe ya me no ka say die ya chemu miensa ye wo savannah region ye wo northeast region and na northern region ankasa na each constituency and I say each region bia ye wo NDC for and na ye wo NPP for mpempe ya me no ka say die mamo ya we say various political parties no bia ye wada all to nyema ye say de be yankuni bia ebekọ ede ama no into strategy and tactics a obe use the winning crofo no adwen wo wa wo ebusia mpempe ameno ka say die Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia oye flag bearer edema NPP party no akopie mu ewo northern region no kokopie mu wo ho no odan suban bi adia asesa over 20,000 NDC members adwen amasese no omo defected from the NDC party aba be join NPP eba ne saying yes say report etre say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ehun yabonwura no odanenim odi ebuo a osefata no ede ma no ebusia we na Samuel.Koku Anyidoho etre mu say that particular act from Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia asesa nipa bebre adwen de tosomienu eye yera Haruna Edrusu eye big tree ewo northern region reshuffle na mo ye no so nipa bebre ewo party ni mu omodo Haruna Edrusu na mo sesa ni position ni ntino anase mo je minority leader no efi ni nsem ni sese no nipa bebre so defected from the NDC party aba be join NPP na mpempe ya me no ka say die busia nsam no ekoso ewo party ni mu doso me pese me kasa no be tenten no eni die kwan so kame ho ne ankonkoje accounta yewura Samuel.Koku Anyidoho edi ama Ghana for any futu sema odi ama yewura omanpeni John Dramani Mahama say otia ebeboa no.
Now, so if you're a political watcher and an analyst and you are watching, don't also forget say the Agbonwura is the overlord of Gonja land.
Yeah.
Bibia Muhammad
free banner. Right. The Chrome.
The Chrome.
Yeah.
And he goes to do that in Muhammad's backyard. I'm still yet to see any picture of Muhammad.
But you expect him to also lie down flat like Bawumia. You expect Muhammad to do that?
Massa. Politics near you. Massa. Politics near you. So when you see me doing my analysis, I've never said somebody will win or somebody will lose. Consistently, my worry is that opening your Muhammad, where Jai space be, I'm my main opponent. Our boy room. And saying you will see a boy room no. One thing young why? Me, I've been in this business for maybe,
for quite a very long time.
Maybe close to 30 years.
Yes, of course.
So me to have people on the ground. I have my information. I have my network. That thing that Bawumia did. Now, there are people who say they are waiting to see whether John will do the same thing.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. And
there are people who are waiting for John to do the same thing.
And don't forget that beyond this economy, the economy is good.
Right.
GDP, foreign exchange flat. Yes. But let me tell you, before God and man, Parker, and you know yourself, you should know by now. In the deep ends of our local politics, it's not the economy.
And the economy is not a factor.
It's not employment.
Employment is not a factor.
It's not GDP.
See.
So forget about the foreign exchange. But the
hinterlands,
the deep
in crossing
the deep ends the things that they look at are not what you look at in the big city. So that thing that Bawumia did, it has moved like an earthquake all around Gonja land and even to other areas. I have not seen some of his pictures in Dagbon.
Okay.
But they say certain things happen in Dagbon. Of course, as for Northeast, that is his backyard.
Yeah.
And Paka, as we speak, if you put the three northern regions together, Northeast, Northern region, Savannah. Northeast, 6 seats.
Savannah.
MPP has 4, we have 2.
Yeah.
Northern proper, 18, 9. Savannah 7, we have 4, they have 3. Ukani Nyinebuma, MPP has 1 more seat than NDC. You didn't see that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the core 3 regions in the north. Yeah.
They have 1 more seat.
We upper west and upper west.
I'm talking about north.
Yeah, north.
Where John comes from, where Bawumia comes from.
Yeah.
And this was when Bawumia was only a running mate. Today that he is flag bearer.
Right. You think he win more seats in the northern
region? The dynamics have changed.
More seats
let me tell you, hold on. Let me do the analysis, then you can make it. Now, this is Northeast.
Right.
Where he has 4 already. Now, Northern region itself proper. Something has happened.
9-9 was
9-9.
9-9.
But in the 9-9, something happened. What happened? NDC made a mistake. And our transition of power, minority, we didn't manage it well.
Okay.
So it seemed as if Haruna was thrown out disgracefully. Yeah. I said, say, oh no, I found the work up.
Yeah.
So only Haruna.
Yeah.
So Haruna and this on Oko. And on to me, also Haruna. And we saw about 78 MPs initially
petitioning.
Yeah, do a look at. Yeah, I said Haruna Onko.
Yeah.
Later on, they had to back down. Let me tell you.
So that cost the NDC in the northern region.
Hold on.
I
am doing the analysis. And this is northern region proper.
Yeah, northern region proper.
And Haruna is Dagomba, is that not it?
Yeah.
And it's part of the 9-9.
Yeah.
Just around that time, or after that, so no. This year, Nanado Eyene reshuffle. Go and check. Almost all the Dagomba MPP MPs have been elevated
to ministerial positions,
including the finance minister.
Yeah, including the finance minister. Yeah.
That's why I'm telling you that when you go to the base of the politics, it's not about GDP. It's not about economy. It's not about foreign exchange. It's not about...
It's the NDC likely to lose northern region to NPP in 2024. Analysis, that is the conclusion.
We already have 1 seat short.
Yes.
You've gone to antagonize Dagbon, which has huge number of seats.
Yeah. By touching Haruna Idrisu.
And so it has affected Dagbon politics. Now Nanado feeds into it, why not? Yeah. And elevates his Dagbon boys.
Yeah.
And gives them energy. So that the narrative is that while MDC is disgracing a son of Dagbon, why MPP is elevating sons, not one son, sons of Dagbon. So when they
go in favor of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Also traditionally, the Mamprushis and the Dagombas are almost a close knit.
Yeah.
Already. Yeah. Traditionally.
Yeah.
So when you do the analysis, my brother, you question, and because of what we know and the kind of deep analysis that we do, if you take Central Region, for example, Paka.
Because I heard you say Bawumia is entering a middle space. That's the Central Region.
2020, we had 4 seats. 4 MPs. Mahama won in those 4 constituencies. No, that was 2016.
Yeah, 2016.
4-4.
Now,
2020.
It's about 19 or so.
Yeah, 2020, when we were moving to 13 seats, Mahama still remained at 4 seats. Why? The Mills factor. That uncompleted library in Cape Coast. They think that it's not a factor, but it's a factor. Because don't forget that Mahama commissioned it just before the 2016 election. But it has never used because the contractor was not paid. So they consider it deception. He commissioned Babayara Sports Stadium, Kotokraba Market. He didn't even name one after Mills. Then Asumjo Park, which is my pet issue, he didn't build it until I begged Nanado to build it. On the commissioning of the park on Sunday, 24th July 2022, Bawumia joined Nanado to commission the thing. Now, the point I'm making is that there are issues that touch hearts and minds beyond the economy.
Okay.
Yeah, beyond GDP, beyond debt to GDP ratio. You understand?
No, I am.
And that is where John is losing out. And he needs to watch it. Then, in terms of policy, so the things that Mill started that you didn't do, that you left undone. And like I've just told you, because Bawumia is presenting himself and they are firing him now, he's responding.
Yeah.
He's responding.
Yeah.
He's responding. Since 2016, when GM lost, he has not presented himself to anybody.
Oh, sir. I'm presenting now because I thought he's been going around. I mean,
he has not. He has not been able to present and look at Nano when Bawumia went to Asante.
Yeah.
One of the among the things Asante said, Jofum Sotu.
Jofum Sotu.
Nakanya Obetumia.
Yeah.
Ifutupa. Once you do that in literature, we say once you provide the people, the electorate, with that catharsis, so they can vent, they can let out, and then you are accepted. That's why they say sorry is a magic word. Is that not it? Say please, sorry, thank you.
Yeah.
Those are the magic words that we know. And Bawumia is doing it in such subtlety. And some of the submarine thing that he's doing, that one you will not hear. Like what he did in Jabonra's place. It's happening in other places. That one we are not seeing. It is more like, yes, we agree. But if humbly you allow me, I think I've learned from the mistakes. So when also in speech, because I'm a speech person, in speech he mentions that he is a mate.
So a driver's mate.
He knows what he's talking about. First of all, he's painting a picture of humility. Legitimate say you can't have two drivers in one car. Maybe me a mate. And a driver knows to steer. And I'm a TH. Me a tiny pie. Or some me na 1 gallon. I go top petrol naba. Me passengers back home. In the process, what he's telling is that I've observed the driver. And before God and man, I know some of the places he passed or pie ties.
John Faho.
Mimi Faho. But you see, hold on. It's about communication. It's about a communication plan that he has put in place. Whether people believe it or not is another thing.
Okay.
But he's communicating something.
But do you believe him?
But
to the
extent, to the extent that it is possible, or you and I have agreed that John was able to pursue his own vision, then I also believe
Atamos was gone.
No, please, Master.
No, Atamos was gone.
When
the argument is that Atamos I control by myself.
But don't. No.
I mean, that's an argument.
That's another argument.
Of course,
that's another argument. But once the person swears the oath, he's in charge. Why? We are seeing it all over the world. Ruto and his friend, Ruto took over. So people sit in wait and are just patient for their time. But they know what they want to do. They have a fair idea of what they want to do.
We are certainly say Bawumia we are certainly in your mind. I mean, just
say there's anything in your boyfriend. But me come on yedi any infant one ye any nya esi able to me di ensaka any your mama say to me ye nepe
to Bawumia bit me nepe
because when Prof died he didn't die with Taflache everybody around him.
Of course, I mean,
you understand. And even in what makes John's own even more I don't know what word to use, but more interesting, negatively interesting, is that he just inherited Mills. Afternoon, evening, he took over.
Yeah.
With virtually the same team in place. But from day one, he started pursuing his own agenda.
Yeah.
Now, with Bawumia's own, there's going to be a complete transition.
Yeah.
You understand? And yes, it will be a JI peace, where we woko na Ghana for mami to me. Na me maswe bakantam kesiano. Jami mami nyabeduma.
Honorable, there are three things that a man for Bawumia or born to you also come wasem. Let's just want to be Attorney General or down for Godfrey. That means some year you see when actually force him. Then again, National Cathedral.
Yeah.
Let me start with Jakpadi. I mean, a man for Bawumia should speak on authority. Say, Godfrey Damia form into resigning. You disagree so what?
I disagree. No, I disagree with the fact that Bawumia should speak. It's not necessary.
No, but when a team boy says Bawumia be a president, or don't be a Jumao. That is the team boys.
That is public opinion.
But we are a team.
No. Where the team is what?
MPP now.
Where the team is what?
Men.